have zero trust that my microphone is loud enough. So there we go. And I'm gonna fiddle with one final setting, and then we should be able to start. I apologize if the crowing's getting very annoying. This is gonna be a fun stream, because I have to do this in one shot, or it doesn't save, so we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Let me just get chat open and see if we can feed Chiplin. So wouldn't that be a fun thing to see? You can feel Chiplin by scrolling down on devices and seeing the little panda thing. Okay, I see. Nice. Thank you, Pando. Anyway. Alrighty. Phone, why must you be so slow? Alrighty. There we go. Let's go. I don't want to look at concept art right now. One, because I want it to be a surprise, and two, we're gonna start. One second. Sorry, it's just that this is really loud and I actually can't hear myself over this, so I'm just trying to figure out the perfect layout that I'm wanting. Okay. Let's just up the volume so you can hear the birds tweeting and my voice. Lovely. No one has been to the family cabin since Grandma passed away. After everything that has happened. Ooh. Perhaps coming here is a fresh start. Okay, we can't go that way. My sensitivity. Hope you have a nice holiday. Okay. Happy Midsummer. Remember to take, right at the junction. Okay, I know that I've been here before, thanks. Where are you, Mom, again? Like I would have forgotten. Thanks. Where are you and Mom again? He said take a right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. One second, I need to look at the controls. Jump, journal, okay. Okay. Abrupt or not abrupt. I turned off my phone, so I can't see chat. Look at Jeannie being all professional. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that, so... Take photo. Let's go take photo of the gate. Okay. Let's put phone away and head on our merry way, where we can't run. Okay, rule 1, don't stop moving. Oh, there's a... I remember when I rocked this... JJJ. Okay. The Old Cottage Road, I'm not pronouncing this. Many Finns have strong emotional connections with the road that leads to the cottage, often linked to pleasant childhood memories and summer holidays spent away from the mundane. The cottage road signals the beginning of relaxation. I remember when I last walked this dirt road. From here, I would run barefoot straight into the lake. Huh. I'm too old now. I have wanted to come here for so long. Something has kept me away, but hearing the birds and the wind in the trees makes me hopeful. Slowly, I feel my shoulders fall back. Still, the ache in my chest lingers. I can see the cottage. I hope I walk by some water. I want to see what I look like. Stood away, resting away like my life. Okay. Yo! Yay! I love title sequences that are this dope. Although I'm pretty sure this involves motion sickness, so... I liked my games more abrupt, so I lied. Control smooth. Let's see if that helps. Slightly does. I'm fine with that. Keep an eye out for Grandma's journal. We can't find it. We couldn't find it last fall. No sweat if you don't find it. She has a knack for hiding stuff. And if eventually breaks down, I need to. And if eventually. When Grandma passed away, it shook something in me. I need it here tonight. Okay. Controls. Grandpa was so good at this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk on the boat. I swear to God, if something was behind me, I would have screamed so loudly. Sorry, I don't know what that said. Maybe later? Sauna. It's a sauna. Okay. I'd rather not. I'm gonna get scared. I don't want to do that. Wow, creepy. J. The outhouse. I remember when my small hands could hardly reach the cottage front door handle, pushing open the creaky door and the smell of the fresh air. I always felt like somebody was watching me from the gloomy pathway to the outhouse. Okay. If the moon was just right, the berry bush had the fern swing and it would reveal a small sparkling gaze within the roots. It would disappear as you watched. Never be afraid of the forest, Grandma said. Oh, okay. Sure. I imagine the pine and the birch growing would be protective, as a protective canopy over me. And I, the brave explorer, would dive into the silent summer night. The odd engraving on the outhouse door looked a bit scary, but felt protective. As a child, I could imagine that if I reached the outhouse from the cottage fast enough, the darkness would not be able to catch me. I wish I could do the same now. Under the doormat. Okay, give me the key. Oh, I forgot to tell you the keys are in their usual place. All right, behind the pile of logs. That's fun. Help me to find where. Oh yeah, the pile of logs. Tanyo's bicycle. I hope he's having a good time with that. And so, where's the wood pile? Is that a spoon? Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm going to Alt-Tab. Up over here. Mute my mic. And then I'm going to turn on my light. Cool. Alright, wonderful. I love this so much. 1 second. Cool. Back we go. To the wood pile. Trees rustling. Where do you keep a wood pile? My question still stands. I hope this is like Edith Finch kind of style. It's not going to murk my soul. Oh my god. So dumb. Can't. Alright, and I'm gonna say this now that if I do get jump scared, I am going to pause the game and go get some help. Cool. My headphones fell out. A summer cottage in Finland is called. Oh, God. How would you pronounce that? Longo? It's called Moki. Most of Finns have access to one. Mokis are often on purpose less equipped than modern commodities such as plumbing or electricity, and are close to forests, lakes, or the sea. Moki is a place for relaxation and spending time with family. Family-owned Mokis have usually been around for many generations and are filled with precious memorabilia. Okay. Some peace and quiet, finally. The last few weeks on Cyprus Zafa has really got the best of me. I am lucky to have a family that cares, even if they drive me mad. When the whole family was here, I had a handful of us would had a room to sleep inside. Kids were appointed tents, spending the entire night fighting off mosquitoes. Honestly, that might have been still the best time in my life. Those carefree summers, listening to the humming night forest, rattling of the tent fabric, and sharing whispers and giggles with cousins. Sometimes my cousins tell ghost stories, and then everyone would lay stone cold awake inside their sleeping bags. I was going to take you here and recount the most gruesome stories to you. I know you would have liked this. Okay, that's ominous. There you go. Turn to Jananes. Midsummer. I have no idea. Why am I reading words? Why should I be allowed words? Midsummer is the astronomical middle of the year. Close to the summer solstice, the festivities in Finland include spending time with family and friends. Friends and family, burning bonfires, or building a maypole in the archipelago area. Midsummer jubilees originate from folk beliefs of commemorating the deity of weather, Yuko. The Yakugo. The fest was to ensure fertility and good crops for the coming year. Later Christianity placed the birthday of John the Baptist on the date, which from which Johannes, the Finnish word for midsummer, originates. Interesting. The more you know. No one has been here since last fall. No wonder this place is a bit dusty. It's understandable that Dad and Aunt Zypra didn't want to come here on this day. Midsummer's Eve was special to Grandma. She decorated the front door with young birch trees on each side. She would oversee the tidying of the cottage, delegating tasks to us grandkids. We would, of course, start goofing around as soon as she turned her back. Later in the evening, while the grown-ups were enjoying dinner, we kids would play in the wooden block game and try to beat Grandpa's high score. You could sense the smell of fresh new potatoes, butter and dill, herring and spirits coming from the cottage. To us kids, Midsummer Night was also magical, and we would sometimes attempt casting spells. Pick 7 flowers and place them under your pillow, and you'll dream of your future partner, Mom explained. Nowadays, midsummer means spending the night with loved ones. We were planning to be here today together, but it's better this way. Okay. I wonder whom he is talking to. The book. I'm gonna die. Traditional beer. Midsummer shoddy recipe. Crushed grains of shoddy malts, rye malts for color, and a few small branches of juniper for filtering and taste. Fresh yeast. Wonderful. I wonder if that could work in real life. Don't try it. It looked like they were having so much fun. One evening, my dad and Grandpa were enjoying a cup of shoddy on the beach as the sun was setting. I think I was a kid back then, looking curious at their sluggish mannerisms through the porch fence. Their voices were rising with each cup, and the laughter became louder. They looked like they became stronger with every drink. Suddenly, they were on their feet, wrestling and wobbling towards the bushes. They looked like they were hugging and patting one another on their cheeks and head. Okay. Odd. Grandma rushed to the porch and quickly ushered me inside. While sitting under the kitchen counter, I heard splasher and silence. Oh. And another. I heard a splash and another. Then silence. Grandma brought me a glass of black currant juice, stroked my hair, and said, "You're safe here." Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hi, Grandma. We're here to rob you of your goods. Smiley face. Okay. Oh, that works better, I guess. Wonderful. Hi. Alrighty, let's see. Any new messages? No. Hi. Walk up in the fire. Ooh. Why is this still here? Journal! The Kentelly. The 2,000-year-old wooden string instrument is known around the Baltic Sea area. In the Finnish tradition, or the traditional epic Calivera complied as Ellis. Oh God, Lone Rot during the 18th century. Hi. The hero Van Volleman. Okay. Sorry, it'd be Vane Alamon makes a cantle out of the jawbone of the northern pike. Hey. Of the jawbone of the northern pike. Their initials are still visible in the wooden sideboard. I guess no one dared to take the instrument back to the city before winter came. After Grandpa passed away, Grandma played it by the lake at dusk. As she played, there would be no echo on the lake. Everything stood still, silently listening. Come to think of it, even the wind calmed in the treetops. Alright, 1 second. I remember walking slowly to the porch and leaning against the beams, listening to her. I could hear the soundless cry as she sat on the edge of the pier. How did he die? Wait, can we see? Nope, okay. Painting. A photo of the first snow from many winters ago. Lovely. Old fashioned. I got an achievement just like Grandma. I love that. Okay. This image on the rug. Tapestry textile. A long tufted tapestry dated as far back as to the Viking times. The ornament textile style is unique to Finnish tradition and lately has revived folk art. Okay. Still hanging. When I was little, the images on the rug fueled my imagination in the night. No wonder, as they were source of Grandma's bedtime stories. Of times that were and times never passed, as she would introduce them. It is important to hear her tell the same story over and over again, which I would not really understand. The same themes about the lake, the birds, the midsummer night would always be present. As I grew older, I gradually lost interest in her stories. Pity. Take a nap. Okay. I'm gonna take a nap and hope that we don't get yanked. Okay, one second. 1 second. Welcome, traveler. finally awake. Oh! I can't move. We need you down here. Darkness has taken root. And I need better dreams. What do you mean? We need you to come back. Make haste. From where? I don't think I am needed anywhere. Follow me to Alien, the realm of dreams beneath the world. If this is a dream, why do I feel restless? Dark roots are taking over. Take the saplings down before it's too late. I don't think I can help. Darkness is covering all ground and reaching for the skies. It must be stopped. You have the strength of Vaikai. You are you're more powerful than you dared remember. Let me wake up now. I am waiting for you. Oh, that's horrifying. I am waiting for you underneath it all, okay? When the time comes.
Okay, yucky, yucky.
Please come back. I'm sure it will work out. I miss you. Don't spend all summer alone. Don't make it harder than it already is. Okay. I'd like to go back to bed now. I'm dead. We're tasting herring and spirits today. Hey, remember to heat up the summer? He's right. Oh, old sauna makes me wonder. 1 second. Okay. Time to go read the journal. Now, the Finnish sauna is a small house or room for bathing and enjoying water and the steam emitting from the stove. The traditional sauna is heated by wood, but nowadays town apartments use electricity. Has good temperatures for the sauna is approximately 70 to 90 degrees Celsius. Inside the sauna, water from a bucket or glue, yeah, is thrown on hot stones. The modern Finnish sauna dates back hundreds of years. The oldest form of Finnish saunas covered earth pits date back to the Bronze Age. As a center for socializing and health benefits, the sauna has many important functions as well as folk tales to share. Sometimes it is believed that small gnomes lived in saunas and other houses. Gnomes took care of the buildings and belongings, but if they were left ungratified, gnomes would do their mischief. If you hear banging from the stove, the sauna gnomes are saying hello. Good to know. The old sauna makes me think of how important it has been. Grandma was born in a sauna. Okay. I guess not this one. But back in rural Finnish Kajala, where saunas were central to people's lives. As a young girl, she moved to central Finland and met my grandpa in the same village where they lived. Maybe It was love at first sight? Huh. What would I know of that? I always left with the short end of the stick. I should heat up the sauna soon. Some peace of mind and quiet is what I need. It's a place I can hear my thoughts. Okay. My cousin often tell me I like who lure two children to doom. It seems so stupid now. Okay. Oh. Okay. Up the hill. Back down we go. Where did my ladle go? The ladle's on the floor. Oh my god. I bet you can't beat my record time on the wooden block game. Next time we'll do. Game on. There's a wolf. Sorry for spamming. You just enjoy yourself. I miss my dad as a boy, even when he was around. And it's the same after work. Grandpa did his best. All I need to be is on my own. Just keep yourself hydrated with water, Dad. Okay, let's go with that one. Time to go play with blocks because... Time to beat his high score. Let's go. Okay, let's J journal. And then I quickly bounce over here. Okay. Ah, this game, the wooden block game. This game is classic to French summer pastimes. Players throw sticks towards wooden blocks placed in a triangle and try to hit as many blocks as one can, or hit the block, or just hit the block with the highest number written on it. The player with the most points wins. I used to love this game, but no one could beat Grandpa's high score. What is the high score? Guess he added some embellishments to his points every year. Just like his fishing stories. Oh god. But I better try playing while I'm waiting for the sauna to heat up. Despite Grandpa being a caring man, he taught tough love. His generation went through changes we couldn't even imagine now. War times, societal depressions, and the changing world. He and Grandma built their home and family from scratch. Though the cottage had always been there, Grandma once mentioned that ever since Grandpa visited her family's summer place for the first time, nothing managed to keep him away. Grandpa sometimes joked about his old ball and chain, and though not referring to Grandma, but his attachment to the cottage. He used to walk around with a handheld Puyoko knife on his belt with a fierce face, like he was ready to take on any threat coming from the lake or the forest. Taming nature, he said, when asked about the Puyoko. I heard that during his last years, Grandpa became more and more convinced that something was seriously after him in the cottage. In the end, Dad and Aunt had to find him more suitable facilities. He lasted a month. Then we had the funeral. Grandma wasn't the same afterwards. I win. Oh. Okay. Let's go there. Now the stove heats up. Son of Ash. Okay. Oh no. I used to visit my dreams as a kid all the time. Visiting the cottage certainly stirred up some old memories. Remember, this is a magical night. Here's a midnight spell. Turn around the cottage naked 7 times and you'll find love again. He's a little magic. What did he say? Am I naked? Must have had a few too many beers. Okay. Where's this bird going? Okay. We're following the bird. I feel a bit drunk. Should I take the boat? definitely haven't seen this here before. It's a portal. No! Oh. That's not good. Ooh, that is indeedy not good. Don't crash on me. Okay, I think it's having a heart attack. One second. The underworld. Oh, this is fun. I jumped right into its mouth, didn't I? Okay, we can do this. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna spam my way to victory. Hyperactive rip. Lovely. I love my... Why can't I jump? Sorry if I go quiet for a while. I'm... Okay, so make it just closer. Do. I'm on my way. I understand, Crow. It's just that I'm a little slow. If the bird tells me I told you so, I think I'm going to laugh and cry. What was that thing in the water? Okay, journal time. The water daemon. The water... A creature from folklore living in the water, sometimes portrayed as a beautiful woman that transforms into an ugly creature when approached. Naikai is believed to snatch children and take them underwater. It is said that throwing rocks in the water and calling the creature will protect you from harm. Okay. My heart is racing. What is that thing? It sounds like my ears are its sound is in my ears is making my skin crawl. Those pale thin hands, inhuman. This place, that creature, that creature with its wet flowing hair. Okay, in my defense, I saw like a catfish. This place, the creature's wet. Why does this all seem so familiar yet foreign? I mean, it's clearly I am going insane. But this scent, these sounds, this forest, I've been here before, haven't I? The mists here feel cold. Okay. Just like the mists back at the cottage the day I saved cousin Tano from drowning. He had been laying under the pier for a while before I pulled him out. I was shaking. I managed to call for Grandma. She came running down to the rushes and cut her bare legs in reeds. She grabbed onto my younger cousin and threw him on the ground. I remember falling beside her as I watched her try to bring air back into his lungs. She held him tight and sang a melody I've never heard before. He was fine the next day. All this time I had thought it was just shock that made me see the blood on Grandma's dress, the claw marks on Tayo's arm, but I'm not sure anymore. I don't want to collect all of them. Cantella strings. Phew, I made it across the water without getting pulled under. Thanks to this instrument. It's a broken cantella, or cantelli? That's missing most of its strings. The cantelli seems to be the more powerful here. Whatever this place is, I wish I knew how to play it. Yeah. In my hand, it's clearly out of tune, but sounds a little weird. Nothing like when Grandma used to play. I wonder what it would sound like if I made it whole again. Maybe then it can be strong enough to get me out of here. Grandma could make the forest and lake silent when she played. Surely that wasn't a coincidence. I'm feeling like there's more strings around this place. salmon. You do not belong here. I sense that there is no Vakai in you. There's a way to destroy this tree. I see this place for answers. I don't like this. Oh, but there's no going back now. The great oak is considered sacred in many traditions. In the Finnish epic Calavera, a tree grows so enormous that it binds together with the earth and sky. A humble man finally succeeds to chop down the tree, setting free the skies and thus finishing the creation of the world. In Finnish ancient folklore, the great oak is regarded as connection between the sky and the earth, and its bark is durable like iron. And the one who defeats the tree receives infinite luck in their life, love, and magic. Okay, there's a theme going on here. We love that. The canopy overshowers everything in sight. This is what the birds are talking about. I need to help. Maybe this Kentelli would work against the dark tree. Back when Grandma played, the forest would stand still. She controlled the trees. I need to learn how to play. If I get out of here, I'll find a way back home, even though it feels weird wanting to go back when you know no one is waiting for you. I feel more lost than ever when I pull the wrong string. Let's make things worse. The birds fusilize as well as here. Okay. A sacrificial stone? Okay, that's 30 on a Richter on my 1 to 10 on my 1 to 100 scale. A cupstone or sacrificial stone is a large stone or a part of a bigger rock that has several cup-shaped carved dents. These man-made formations are thought to be a place of worship. People would place grains of milk or place grains or milk in the cups in exchange for luck or fruitful harvests. Sometimes cupstones were found near fields and crops. Rainwater gathered in the cups were considered to have healing properties. Looks familiar. I have seen the patterns on another stone in the cottage at the cottage neighbor's field. We played all around there as a kid, secretly afraid of being spotted. I remember stroking the dents on the rock, coming to the conclusion that they must have been caused by dinosaurs' teeth. When I told Grandma, she sharply looked at me and told me not to mess with the stone. Being here brings up memories I thought I'd forgotten. One day when Grandma had errands, I snuck out in secret and zigzagged behind the tree trunks following her. When she reached the field, I hid behind some trees in a nearby ditch. She stepped in front of the stone and took a bottle of shati out of her woven basket. She held it against the sun and began to pour its contents on the stone, muttering words under her breath. It was not the liquid pouring from the bottle. Small gray snake. Oh, it was not liquid pouring. Small gray snakes with yellow temples crawled from the bottle's mouth onto the stone cups. A boiling and hissing sound began to circle the stone. The snakes started to evaporate into steam. Grandma stood calmly as it faded away. Oh! Suddenly she glanced over her shoulder in the direction I was sitting. Her eyes had a yellowish gleam. As soon as she blinked, they were the same caring green reappeared. She picked up her basket and began to make her way back to the college. With a tiny smirk on her face, I went back to the stone. The cups were empty. I feel closeness towards this place. Whether it's from a memory or even something inherited. I'm not afraid. Made some beer, took a bread, harps, world, okay. to a recipe. I hate this. Manson of beer, maker of shatai. Took threads of barley, heads of hops, okay, blades of soft grass, and poured flower nectar on top. Okay. I came from that way. Is that you? No answer? Okay. Let's walk this way. We like green light. Green light's better than red light. Alien. Alien is the place. Yeah, Alien is the place underneath our reality. Time and space does not matter. As ancient forces echo and offer guidance in the space of Anons. Aliens can teach us about the darker sides of ourselves and reveal hidden truths. I begin to understand. They're coming back to me. Stories Grandma told. It has been ages. I thought I forgot. Now the tales seem to become reality. Tales about the world with strange hues in the night sky, magical creatures in the forest underneath. A place of wonder and terror. She told us cousins that there is nothing to fear from her bedtime stories. Gloomy swamps are filled with lucky hidden treasures, and dark oak cottages are reminders of warm homes and fond memories. Grandma said that. Islands are frightful places only for those who let it be one. You only face the terrors that your mind can conjure, she said. Damn it, how do I conjure myself out of here? Come on, come to think of it, she was clearly preparing us for something. I am not going to that, blade of grass sprinkled in there. Nice, wonderful. Let's hop over here and see if we can yank that. A jar of hops, okay. And then I'm going to quickly do that for a second. 3, and then back we go. There you go. Hello. I think that's like all the ingredients. We just need 3, right? Hopefully. Barley. Oh, so where's the head of barley? Alright. I'm going to put my money that it's the other way. I hope. Yeah, because, like, I can probably walk further that way. Or is that the way that I came from? That is the way I came from. Get the jar over here. Okay, let's go. The Giant's Kettle. Giant's Kettle, or oh my god. Hildrunkenur. In Finnish, the churn of Hilsi. Cute. Is a large pothole in solid rock formed during the Ice Age. Hissi refers to many things in Finnish mythology. It is a sacred place or a location where people come to interact with the unknown. Probably Hissi is it? Is it? You know, whatever. Is also a creature or a group of creatures that resemble trolls.
Lovely, we love trolls.
Don't you know where we are? Trust me. Cousin Tanyo said once we were exploring the forest, we came across a large hole in the ground filled with water. Tadpoles were swimming near the rock walls, and green moss decorated the edges. The mirror surface was shining slowly in siloed sunlight. I got on my knees and peered down. As I looked, I saw no trace of Tanyo. He had pranked me into the forest and vanished. I stared at my reflection in the water, oddly craving to look deeper into the hole. I began to sway. Suddenly, I found myself in the water, sinking deeper into the pool, quickly hitting the dark bottom. I was running out of the air when scaly fish-like arms grabbed me and pulled me to the surface. I managed to drag myself over the edge again, panting and coughing. Somehow I wandered back to the house. Cousin Tanyo wasn't allowed in the cottage that night. We never talked about it again. Scale fish-like arms. Okay. Lovely. And there's the mean tree. Stones. Odd. Oh. Don't know what that said, but we're gonna move on and read the journal. Okay. Mana. In Finnish folklore, Vaki, it indicates life force or stamina. Vaki also means magical abilities, folk, or spirits. Sometimes the word is translated to English as manya. Magical objects such as bear teeth or dew-gathered During midsummer nights, I possess powerful Vakai. The dark liquid is radiating warmth inside my chest. I feel it running through my fingertips. I know what to do with the kettle. As long as the instrument is whole, I'll know how to play. The tree will be no match for me now. The stars are showing me the way, the correct magic of light and play. That's how Grandma would describe her Kentelly music. Coming to her when sitting in the forest, sounds and tunes would appear on their own when the timing was right. She would take a sip of shai tai, whatever, and began to harmonize with the chimes and songs among the branches. Okay. Time to go heal my thing. Doo-da, doo-da. That's a bright moon. The flames feel familiar. Lovely journal time. Will-o-wisps. Will-o-wisps are usually eerie flickering lights on swamp surfaces. When seen from far, they are believed to glow near hidden treasures, especially around Midsummer's Eve. Some stories talk about mistreated children and their souls as the origins of will-o-wisps. Others say it's just swamp gas. These terrifying sounds bring back a memory I pushed aside as a child. I had this reoccurring nightmare. In this dream, it's just after dark, and a flickering light catches my eye at the edge of this forest surrounded the cottage. Despite all warnings about going alone at night, I feel a pull, a curiosity towards a shine coming from between the marsh and rocks. The forest is drawing me in. I push through the branches, ignoring how they scrape my shoulders. As I get closer to the light, there is a deafening cry, like a child in agony, so piercing it makes me tear up. Small, tiny hands reach out from the now visible blue flames. Before I know it, the flames were able to latch onto me. I can't escape anymore. The ice burn spreads quickly, binding my limbs in flaming vines. I'm freezing and burning at the same time. Suddenly I hear a sound of the Kentelly in the distance, and the gust of wind rushes the flames to set me free. A loud shriek, then silence. I fall to my side on the ground, tired and in shock. I look at the starry sky above me, and I see a bright bird flying over the dark treetops strangely. It makes me feel so safe that I don't want to answer the worried calls coming from the cottage. I would wake up in the bedroom floor right now, recalling that dream. It seems so tangible. As a memory? I can't tell what's real anymore. Two, 4, 6. Okay, I came from there. This is most definitely a path. I lied. Let's go to the car. I don't want to deal with the flaming fire. Okay. What is this sensation I'm feeling? Good question. I'm calling it fearful panic, but You can call it whatever you want, man. I don't like fog around me. Okay. The fire's telling me I can't go that way. Oh, it's this. There we go. How did I do that? I cheated. How? Spam. 2 more strings. I feel more whole. Bam. Cool. And then we slump our way. Victor. Ooh. Nothing ever is wrong with looking at a ring of rocks. Is this the same time? Ooh. Jatuli Maze. The Jatuli Maze, or Garden of Round Stones, symbol found in Finnish archipelago areas. The similar maze traditions is shared also elsewhere in Scandinavia and Europe, sorry, and can be dated back as far back in history. Some say that the European maze is for capturing demons. When I was younger, Grandma once took me to see a stone garden like this. She told me that it is an old gateway, a relic from a better time. She often decorated her home back in the city with small rocks and rock gardens like these. I'll be able to leave this place soon, she would say. Even more so after Grandpa passed away. Maybe she was trying to build a way out of this, as crazy as it sounds. The stone spiral. 1 second. Oh, it is maze. Is very similar to a bright symbol at the rock where my boat went over. Maybe Grandma was right about calling the garden a gateway. Should I step in? I have nothing to lose at this point. I I can hear a humming in my ears. The stones might reach to Kentucky and carry me away. I fear nothing. I am. Oh, is this memory? I think I messed up. Okay. Did we just beat the tree spirit? Oh my. Darkness is finally fading. If anything, I'm beginning to see the good in my life. Great oaks stood against your hopes and dreams. The horizon is beginning to clear. Your Vakai was restored, and wisdom of the past let it guide your choices for the future. Choices. I fear it's too late to change my story. It's never too late. Your story is made of choices. Changing it is up to you when time comes. Oh, can I make things right? Am I truly free to make my own choices? Stories make the past and the present come alive. Look, and the final chapter of in my journal. Ooh. It's a magpie. I nearly drowned. That was close, I nearly drowned. Get back inside. Maybe later? Where's the journal? Something has changed here. $1869? Reminder, this is a magical night. Oh! Grandma's journal. Songs of times that were and times never passed. Ooh, cutscene. Music forgotten, playing again at last. You searched among blue flames and hollowed stones. Brought light into darkness and the old poems. You choose your path wisely. Follow your wings, defeat the sapling. With Vakai back home in your heart, your story shall have a fresh new start. I miss you. What if I come to the cottage? I would like it. It's unfair I put you through. I'll call you tomorrow. Call you tomorrow. Runo. Game directed by Mike. Oh my god, this was a good game. What the heck? This was a good game. I was horrified that it was gonna have jump scares. This is fun. I'm gonna let this go because I want to see if anything happens at this point. Alright. I apologize, I got momentarily distracted. Oh! Concept art? that is nice. Whoa. Oh, that was such a cool game. Oh, that was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. I'm gonna quickly send a message. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and